Have you ever been hungry or wondered where your next meal is coming from? Webster's dictionary defines hunger as an uneasy sensation or weakened condition brought on by lack of food. Now, I thought about this definition and decided that most of us have been hungry at one time or another. You know, that kind of queasy feeling in your stomach that you know that is going to go away uh, once you have something to eat, or even that lightheaded feeling, and you just know that any decision you need to make will be better served after lunch or dinner. Now, most of us are able to go into the kitchen and grab something to eat and take care of that hunger right away, or even head down to the grocery store and pick up some things for supper. But many people cannot do that. Now, hunger does not discriminate against age or gender or race. And so I want to share with you a few stories of those people in our communities that struggle with hunger, some of the effects that the hunger has on them, and also resources that are available to help them. And so the first statistic that I want to share with you is from Feeding America, which is a nonprofit organization that helps to alleviate hunger throughout our country. Their 2014 report states that 1 in 6 Americans struggles with hunger. 1 in 6. That was eye-opening to me. And again, hunger does not discriminate. So according to their statistics, 15% of children in the state of New Hampshire struggle with hunger. And we know that children need proper nutrition to be able to develop cognitively and physically, and that school-age children really do suffer academically from decreased brain function if they're not receiving adequate nutrition. And really, basic needs must be met before good learning can take place. Now, some of the resources available in the state of New Hampshire are, one is WIC, which is available for expectant moms and their babies, and preschool age children to receive adequate nutrition. Again, this is funded through the state and available, so pregnancy through preschool. Now, another good resource for school-age children is free or reduced lunch and breakfast that is available through the schools. Very important for children to have proper nutrition in order to be able to learn. Again, basic needs must be met. Now, for those children that receive the free or reduced lunch throughout the week at school, there is a little bit of question as to what they might be eating over the weekend. And so there are resources that help to answer that question. There is one organization in our area called End 68 Hours of Hunger, and that organization fills backpacks for children, fills it with food for them to have over the weekend. So this backpack is picked up at the office. The child picks it up on a Friday afternoon and is able to take that home and have that sustenance throughout the weekend. Quite often there is enough food in the backpack for them to share with their other family members. A good resource. Seacoast Area Organization serves over 500 children in our area, in our public schools, and this goes on weekly. Again, this is voluntary, this is through donations, but a really good and important organization for the school-age children. Now, adults have maybe a twofold aspect of hunger. If they might be hungry themselves and struggling with that, they may also be wondering where they're going to find the next meal for their children and their family, and so that's an added stressor for them. We know that that added stress can lead to desperation, and statistics show that crime rates do increase with hunger. Again, there's petty theft available and abuse, and we do not judge because we don't know how we would react in those situations. Again, there are resources available, good resources. Many local food banks will provide weekly groceries to families that are struggling, and many of those food banks also have soup kitchens to provide hot meals as well. So again, very good resources. Everyone needs, a helping hand at one time or another, and so those resources are available. Now, it may be that people are just struggling for a short time and need a helping hand. They may be living below the poverty wage. They may be struggling with financial difficulties because of medical bills. There are many reasons. Now, I want to talk about our senior citizens a little bit as well. Adequate nutrition is so important for them, as we know that without it they have decreased immune system, and this can cause a host of problems as well, can lead to medical issues for them, and so it becomes kind of a perpetual cycle, if you will, where they may be struggling financially to put food on the table, feed themselves, in return getting ill, having to be taken to the hospital and kind of built back up, and then headed back home for that same problem if we don't help. Now, one of the ways that they are able to receive food at home is through Stratford County Meals on Wheels. Now, this organization will deliver one hot meal to a senior every day, Monday through Friday. Really such an important thing. And this is the point of contact for their seniors that are not able to get out as well. And so this organization provides, again, that one hot meal, which it will deliver 1/3 of the daily nutrients that are required. And so they're getting really good nutrition with that one meal. The Meals on Wheels organization will also deliver extra meals for seniors to keep in their freezers in the unlikely event that their driver is not able to get there that day. So again, a very important organization. And I've just touched on a few of the organizations and some of the aspects of the effects of hunger. I hope that if you're able to get out and volunteer in your area, that you do so. If not, monetary donations are welcome. And if that's not possible either, perhaps you have a garden in your backyard that you grow. Why not grow an extra row and share with someone that you know that might be struggling, or give that to a local food bank, as fresh vegetables and fruits are so important for families that are struggling as well. Thank you so much for listening. Again, I hope that you're encouraged to go out and help.